Hello guys, once again it's Matt and today we have another video. Thank you all the members, all the patrons. Make sure to subscribe and let's get into it. We are trying to hit 50,000 subscribers, so make sure to subscribe guys. So yeah, let's take a look on the MiG-29 for the Germans. Sorry for not being the same audio, okay guys, because for some reason the AI that I use to actually filter the audio just doesn't work today for some reason. So maybe I will have to use the old ways that I used with filtering with OBS, but right now I will just post this normal video. I will try to just remain without doing any much noise, but sorry about any weird sounds, okay? And let's get into it. I didn't receive the trophy with everything that I can actually show with the new weapon systems and stuff yet, so I have to just fly it with the reference mode and just take a look on the hangar and test fly it a little bit. So I will not be able to actually show the weapons, but as you see, it is the same weapons as the other MiG-29. So yeah, this is the MiG-29 912A, okay guys? It is the DDR1 or the GDR1, the German Democratic Republic, which is the East Germans, right? They received a export variant of the 912. The main difference in game, it is the fuel quantity, as you see, technically, right? Because even in real life, I think they didn't actually manage to increase it that much, but still, as you see here, the spine, it is different. Sorry about this. It is different from the 913. So as you see over here, it is a lot larger. This is due to the electronics that were included here, including ECM and other things. It might have a little bit more fuel, but it is not that much, okay? It is just 300 liters, 400 liters, something like that. So it is not going to be felt as too much different from the other MiG-29. Everything else is basically the same. So as you see, we have the RD-33, same engine. We have the N019. Obviously, this is the E variant, which is the export variant of the Raider, but it is basically the same. It just has a different IFF mode. Everything else is just the same, okay? It is supposed to be a little bit lighter due to not having the ECM modes. So I can even think that you can see the different wing design here. Let me check again, because in real life, I don't know, it feels a little bit similar. It probably isn't, but in real life, this version, the 913, has the ECM systems over here and on the wingtips. So I don't think you can see it externally, but still, it is pretty fun. So this aircraft doesn't have that. So it is supposed to be a little bit lighter and technically have a little bit less fuel. But everything else is the same, as you see. So the X-ray, everything, they changed the way that the color scheme is to just for like the major systems or something like that. I don't know exactly what it is. And here we have the weapon system. So yeah, normal flares, as you see, 30 flares. And then the weapons, we have the normal R60, which is kind of weird. But then the R27R1, these ones, they are all export variants of these missiles. They're basically the same, okay, but they are exported variants. So the R1, the T1, then the ER1, and then the normal R60MK that was heavily exported as well. These aircraft never used, in particular in German service, never used the R27T, even though it could in real life, so it is here. And the ER, I mean, technically could, it never did, but technically could. I think it's the same type of thing as the F4F having the M9Gs, Js, right? So that's pretty much it. Everything else is the same, guys. So the missiles, engines, guns, everything is the same. It doesn't have any other skins for now. I know a lot of people want to see the skins, but it doesn't have any skins, as you see, just the DR1. So yeah, it is a pretty beautiful skin no matter what, right? So reference, and let's fly it out a little bit, because there is a minor thing. They actually said that they changed the way that the instructor works with some of the aircraft, and it's supposed to be a little bit lighter, especially the MiG-29. It's supposed to be a little bit better to fly. I wasn't actually listening at the game for some reason, but now it's fine. So as you see here, Same aircraft, doesn't have the cockpit yet, but yeah, pretty much the same aircraft. As you see, the same radar on the right side there. Everything else is the same. Still has the HMS, as you see. And now let me test. Oh, I don't have the R60s. I have to pick it up, the R60s. But it does feel a little bit lighter. I don't know if it's just the impression, but it does feel a little bit lighter than it was. Oh my god, it turned so good. It's such a good aircraft. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm with the normal pilot because I don't have the aircraft. So yeah, as you see, you can see the skin here. So yeah, it is the same aircraft, but for the Germans. Hopefully they add more skins for it, because there are a lot of skins that can be added for this particular version, because this is the 912A, so it is the exported variant of the 912, right? The initial MiG-29 made in the Soviet Union. And with that, you can have a lot of versions, a lot of different skins for various amounts of countries. So yeah, pretty good, right? And let me check the amount of compressibility. It feels a little bit better. Look the amount of G's. I don't know if it's just an impression, but it feels like it's pulling a little bit better. It's still compressing a lot, so you do need to be careful. The air brake is the same, as you see. Still has the ability to carry the external fuel tank, so don't you worry. At low speeds, I mean, this thing just turns. Just a very cool aircraft, man. I love this aircraft, I really do. And this skin is just way better than the original one for the Soviet Union, right? So yeah, green skins are pretty much nice. Let's land this baby. But everything else, as I said, I repeated myself too many times, but it is the same. So don't expect anything to be that different. I want to emphasize that. Ooh, the sound is different. Oh, and if you didn't see it, let me go past Mach 1 here. There are new effects for smokes and stuff. I feel like the flares are a little bit different too. The sounds are completely different. But as you see, Mach 1. Oh my god, it's so cool. It's so cool. It really is so cool. There is a minor thing that I wanted to show to you guys. Let me check here. Constant elevation of the camera. It's probably other settings, maybe. Holiday region. Oh, nice. Didn't know there was a thing like that. Save for all cameras. I don't know. There is a new feature that was shown on the dev stream, but I will be showing that later. So yeah, the Germans can be happy right now that one of the best aircraft in the game, if not the best. For my sake, it is the best. I love this thing. Amazing radar, amazing BVR capability, amazing turning fighting capability, amazing performance, amazing cannon, amazing missiles. Everything in this aircraft is amazing. It is a little bit harder to actually learn how to fly it sometimes, but it is pretty fun. And yeah, I cannot wait to actually fly this version specifically because it is a little bit lighter, right? But anyway, let me know in the comments what you think about the MiG-29 912A. I know a lot of people were asking for the G variant, but that's not an official Soviet variant, right? It is only different in skin and in the cockpit, with a different cockpit, different in language basically, and avionics to be able to use imperial numbers like nautical miles and stuff. And also it had a different IFF, a different radio for NATO standard. So nothing that really changes the gameplay for War Thunder. So I don't think the G needs to be ever added. I don't, at least for my sake, I don't want to actually research a second MiG-29 just for a different cockpit and a skin. I prefer for this aircraft itself have a different skin for you to actually get. It would make a lot more sense, right? So yeah, pretty cool. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe, leave it in the comments what you think. And yes, it does have the helmet mounted sight, as you see. Forgot to mention. So yeah, pretty cool, right? I see you guys on the next one, and bye.